Alright, welcome back to the second edition of the e.l.f. primer battle. I'm excited for today's selections. I decided to kind of go in a pattern. I was going to do all of the putty primers together, but I was like, I want to kind of stick to the actual formula of what's actually related to each other. So I'm going to do all of the poreless primers next. So this is going to be the next poreless primer, being that we already did the putty poreless primer. This is just a poreless face primer. And I was thinking, I was like, okay, what's going to be different compared to the actual new e.l.f. primer? I think it's supposed to be the liquid putty poreless primer, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm curious to see if it's going to be somewhat similar to this formula or the actual putty jar formula, or it just have its own little thing, you know. So I would definitely be doing that one in a couple of days. I will be picking her up today. I already did our Target order pickup, so she is ready to be in my possession, in my hand. So that would be the actual next primer, so that way we can kind of go with a flow. And then I also thought I had like another poreless primer. You guys will let me know if you guys want it. If I'm not mistaken, I'm looking at it and I've been reading it. This was a travel size of the poreless primer. So I was like, okay, this might be a different formula or something, but I think it's just a mini version of this. I'm not sure. I know sometimes things get put into different packaging. It does change the formulas a little bit, but just reading the back of it, the front of it and everything, I think these are the exact same product. This is just, you know, a travel size of the primer. But let me know if you guys still want me to do a separate to see if it really is a different poreless primer, or if it's, you know. So let me know down in the comment section if you guys will still want this one. If not, then we're going to go on to other selections. Yeah, it says a travel size of the poreless primer. Anywho, so let's go ahead on the actual website. I believe the big size of this is going to retail for $10, which is this size, I believe, and then the smaller version of this is going to retail for $8. So it's not really that much of a difference on the price point. Really in the size, look at them in person, there's really not a difference of that either. All right, so going on the Ulta website, this is coming in a 3.7. Oh yeah, I never feeling this kind of formula of the poreless primer. Okay, so really quick about the benefits of this and what the website is giving. It says the e.l.f. Cosmetic Poreless Face Primer transforms your face into a flawless, smooth canvas, ideal for long-lasting makeup application. So it says helps fill in the enlarged pores, fine lines, ooh, fine lines and wrinkles. It says blur imperfections, and it's infused with tea tree oil and vitamin A. Okay, you'll say. It says use under foundation and created the ideal makeup base for a glowy, smooth skin. See, okay, this is the confusing part of base for glowy, smooth skin, but it provides a matte finish. That's a combo right there. Okay, so let's go ahead and give her a go. I don't remember if I liked this one or not. I know I definitely tried it, but I can't remember it. I'm pretty sure I was not doing no weird test on it, so I don't remember. But this is what she looks like after pumping her out. She kind of has like the effect of like lotion. Yeah, so do it again so you guys can see it. It's a little thick too. Again, all right. And I got a breakout going out really bad right here. Yeah, I had to put it on blast just in case. Yeah, I got 3 deep dark marks trying to come up and say hello, but we're gonna rebuke them and make them go away because they're not here. Okay, they're not welcome. So let's go ahead and pop her on. Wait. So let's see how my pores look. My pores picks and choose when they want to be good or not. Honestly, my pores don't look so bad today. So yeah, I don't have really big pores. They're more on the smaller pores. So this kind of feels like the putty primer, but it's not giving that white look, you know, that white effect that it did. Having looking like Casper the Ghost. And with this primer also, little goes a long way. It has a feel of I can feel like the oils in it, but not too like overbearing to where it's like, okay, this is not gonna work for my oily skin. Like, it feels really good. So I don't really see like the glowing effect, but it definitely feels more of a natural finish on the skin. Like, you can't tell I have any type of primer on. Like some primers you can tell, like the putty, but this looks really, really good. My skin does look a little bit more blurred and smooth. Definitely hydrated though, not like overbearing, too hydrating. So this would be a good product if I wanted to go out the door and just have some kind of like hydration, moisture on my skin. I can kind of, you know, wear her. All right, let's go ahead and finish up this face. I'm excited. timestamp, it is 8:39. Let's round it up and say 8:40 a.m. So I will be leaving her on for about a good, hopefully 8 hours. I know it's going to be a very hot day. I am going to work, and I do have some errands to do after work as well. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. So far I noticed with the spray, with my spray combo today, it's giving, I don't know, I just feel like I look very powdery today. I'm not giving like that flawless effect. I don't think I had anything to do with the primer or anything like that, but yeah, I know this is my #1 favorite foundation, so if a primer don't agree to this foundation, then I don't need the primer. But I just think it's underneath my eyes. I think it's the concealer that I used today that is, I'm not really a fan of. And then maybe with the combo of the actual powder. I don't know. I might be in my head, whatever. But here is the final look. I will come back later on and show you guys how she holds up. I am going to give you guys some sunlight vision as well, so you guys can see how this primer really works. Because sometimes these lightings be like giving me like a little nice filter. So I will show you guys those clips as well. So be right back. It is 11:24. Yeah, I got y'all super close so y'all can see every bit of my flaw. Now I know I went above and beyond on keeping this on way too long. I can't even do the math. I know I spent past 12 hours. I wasn't expecting to leave it on this long, but life happened. Let's go ahead and blot her out really quick. Just gonna do one side. All right, so here is blot side, and then the, yeah, we're definitely gonna do part 2 tomorrow, because I think I don't like my blush combo today. I did not like my concealer combo today. I just didn't like how everything kind of like flow and mix together. Like I said, every primer goes good with certain foundations. This is my holy grail favorite foundation, and I don't want to say it let me down today, because it wasn't my foundation, it's the primer. I just don't think this is, I don't know, for some reason I look red all over like my whole foundation and everything. And like I said, this is my holy grail favorite foundation, so this is like weird for me to get this kind of like results. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for part 2. All right, so we're here with part 2. All right, we're trying this primer again. What I think I noticed from yesterday is that, I don't know, I felt like it was very oily throughout the day. Of course, it was extremely hot. It's going to be like that until the end of summer. So it's not giving the title of it being mattified. So I'm totally aware of that. But when I tell you I sweated, and the placements of what I put things, it didn't feel like it held up that long. But then again, I did leave it on for a really, really, really long time. So I'm gonna try not to leave it on that long today, and I'm also gonna try to do more of a sweat proof style with this primer, because I still feel like it was a little bit on the oily side. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start off with the mattifying spray from BH. And while that is drying down, I also noticed this definitely intensified the smile lines. So I am going to go in with a little bit of eyeshadow primer. And then I'm going to go in with the actual primer now. And now I'm going to go in with some powder. And I'm going to use a different foundation today. I'm going to go in with the NYX Blur.
wasn't the foundation. Like I was like, okay, it's definitely the combo. It's more hotter, so I was like, let's see if we can do like a sweat proof method and see if this primer will come out a lot better. Yeah, I love how this came out. So let me finish up with the contour and the blushes, and then I'll be back to give you guys a timestamp, and then we'll be back to see how long she holds up for today. Alright, so it is 1:27 p.m. Like I said, I'll probably keep it on for about a good 8 hours today. I'm going to try to focus on 8 hours and not do the longevity like I did yesterday. So we'll see how long this Poreless primer is supposed to hold up. I'm seeing the blush do the same thing it did yesterday. I don't know what's going on. I feel like it's just like making my blush even more intense than what it really is, but I don't know. Let's go ahead and see how long she holds up and see if I have any more problems with my cream blushes.
All right, so we are back. It is officially 11:33. What's the math? I don't even remember last time I did a check-in. Let me think. I think it was like around 1 something. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 11. Around 10-ish hours. I was trying to get the same kind of sort of longevity as I did yesterday. Although I told you guys 8. But yeah, so I do like how the my face held up for today. Clearly see I am oily, but that's not what this primer was supposed to prevent. Sometimes we have to pay attention to what the primer is supposed to do. It's supposed to give you longevity of the face and of course pores. Pores look good. Longevity, yes. I'm just very oily for this primer duo. And I will say, although I got a lot of compliments today at work about my face, I still don't like how this primer kind of like went against the foundations and stuff like that. I don't know if this is considered a water-based or whatever type of primer it is, but I'm gonna say so far between this one and the Putty, since we're doing a battle, I'd say Putty is still coming in first place over this one. So ding, 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 knocks you out. Yes, it's a no for me for this primer. Definitely when it's gone, she's gone with the one Fabulous, I would not be buying her again. I definitely prefer the Putty over the Poreless one. So, I wonder what e.l.f. primer I should try next. I will see you guys in a couple of days just to see what battle is going to be against. I think we're going to battle the limited edition one, the Velvet primer. Yes, I'm thinking about this. Yes, okay. I will see you guys in my next e.l.f. battle, but of course I'll see you guys tomorrow in my next upload. You guys have a beautiful day. Stay blessed, stay amazing, and I'll see you guys then.